The World Health Organization said earlier this week that more than half of the European population is expected to catch the Omicron variant of Covid-19 within the next 6 to 8 weeks. So how are schools in other European countries coping in this context? Well, let's go to Germany and speak to France 24's Emmanuel Chaz, who joins us from Berlin. Emmanuel, I'm assuming that the pressures and complications for teachers and parents there in Germany are pretty similar to the ones here in France.
Exactly, they're similar. The pressure is very much on the government to deal with this new wave of infections here in Germany. Here there's no strike from teachers in sight for now. There are measures being taken in schools to try and curb the infections there. I'm thinking about the installation of air filters in every classroom, in a lot of classrooms and in a lot of German regions. There's a mandatory mask wearing for kids as well. There's regular testing for everybody, and of course there are quarantine measures in case one of the children then tests positive. However, no matter the measures that are being taken, there will be people who will be for them and people who will be against them. For example, there are parents who would have liked to see the school start on the 3rd of January delayed and who would have liked to see homeschooling favored in light of the infection rates at the moment in Germany, which is very high. Today, the 7 days incidence rate is well over 400 per 100,000 inhabitants. We've registered a new 81,000 infections only for today. So parents are being worried, but also education experts are warning that the priority should really be on keeping the children at school, because especially last year, while schools were closed, online learning wasn't going very well. Schools are not well equipped, for example, with tablets, with advanced technologies for children to have access to distance learning. So on the one hand, you have parents who would like to have the option of keeping their children at home. You have parents who also can't afford to have their children at home and who would rather see them at schools. And you also have health and also education experts saying that keeping children away from school can also be detrimental both for their education and also for their psychological well-being.
Okay, well, thank you very much indeed for bringing us up to speed on those developments. Emmanuel Chaz in Berlin. Thank you.